Hello, Cancers. Welcome to this space. I hope you're well. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, and my channel is Wow Oracle. What I'm here to do today, Cancers, is I'm here to do your weekly energy reading for the week of May 24th through May 30th. Now, before I get into it, I used to go into this long spiel of how the reading was going to go, but rather than that, I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it and explain it as we go along. So first and foremost, what we're going to be doing today, Cancers, is we're going to be tapping into Archangel Metatron's energy. So what I have here in front of me is I have the Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery Oracle. And this is a very spiritual deck, and it will just give us some insight into what's going on in your life right now, what's kind of happening around you, and what needs to be brought to your attention. So let's go ahead and get right into it and see what pops out for you, okay? So Archangel Metatron, what messages do you have for my Cancerians this week? My Cancerians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, for the week of May 24th through May 30th. What messages of love, truth, healing, and guidance do you have for my Cancerians? What needs to be brought to their attention for the week of May 24th through May 30th? All right, Cancerians, so what Archangel Metatron would like to bring to your attention, what your higher power wants to talk to you about this week is love, relationships, and harmony. So yeah, I feel that this week for you Cancerians, there's a big renewal happening. A big renewal in your sense of love life, in your family life, in your work life. You're just feeling that true connection back with the part of you that really exudes love and accepts love. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to read what the book says about this card. Amanda Ellis did a great job at really channeling Archangel Metatron's energy for each of the cards. So give me 1 second to go ahead and pull that up. All right, here we go. It says card number 6 links to the planet Venus, the planet of love, harmony, and beauty. Venus also links into the goddess energy of fertility, sexuality, and victory. How do you love, and how are you loved? When pulled, this card typically focuses on your relationship with a partner, although it can also apply to non-romantic relationships such as with a parent or other loved one. We know that a loving bond with another, when expressed in its highest form, is like the rose in full bloom pictured in this card, a beautiful sacred thing. However, just like the rose, love is delicate and needs to be handled with care. It needs time, attention, and gentleness from you for you to benefit from its full glory and wonder. Love, once seated, can weather any storm as long as work and energy from both sides are put into it. Consider the state of your own relationship. Is it one that is based on mutual love and consideration, or is it wilting from neglect, disinterest, or abandonment? Ask yourself, when was the last time I did something for my partner? And when was the last time they did something for you? It can be something practical or emotional. Love can be expressed in many ways, but it needs to be demonstrated and felt in some shape or form. Touching each other, a moment's embrace, cooking a nourishing meal, offering help and assistance, or just giving each other your time and full attention, as well as a gift of your presence. Maybe you have forgotten what it is to truly be loved, truly wanted, and truly connected to someone. Maybe you have never been shown love or had no role model to inspire you. And yet love is within us all. It is always there, an energy that is freely available if we break down our walls of resistance and realize that what we give out, we get back. Like attracts like, and any test or challenge in love is there to make us question, learn, and appreciate who we are and what we feel we deserve. What we feel we deserve, we will receive back. So if you feel taken for granted or underappreciated, ask yourself why you have allowed this to happen. Then ask Metatron to help you heal this pattern within you. It is a common one that many of us are wounded by. It stems from not loving ourselves enough and therefore not expecting much in return. Think of how you demonstrate your love, what you expect from it, and what you truly believe is its highest expression and form. From young, passionate love to love that has survived decades of life experience, the principles remain the same. Seek an expression of love that is the source of all creation, a state of being as natural as breathing in and out. Allow love to grow in your heart and in your relationships. It is there for all. No one is excluded from its promise and beauty. So yeah, like I said, Cancerians, you're just having a new emotional sense of love coming in for you, and you're really feeling happiness and content with this. And then for those of you who haven't experienced love before, it's coming in strong for you this week. So be open to that energy, be open to that communication, be open to that cooperation and that harmony that's coming in for you this week, because it's really coming in strong. Right now I got a sense of just feeling so content. My breathing kind of slowed, and I felt really nurtured. I felt really nurtured by your energy. So that is the energy I feel that's coming in for you this week, okay, Cancerians? So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on, and we're going to get into your energy reading. So we'll be using the tarot to do that. So this week what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at the energies to help keep you grounded, as well as the energy to help you be more open. We'll look at the positive energies coming in for the week, as well as the negative energies coming in for the week. We'll look at how to best invite in those positive energies in, as well as how the negative energies could affect you and things of that like, okay? So let's go ahead and get right into it. So first and foremost, we're going to be looking at the energies to help keep you grounded, and the energies to help you be more open. All right, Spirit, so what energies are going to help to keep my Cancers grounded this week? And what energies are going to help them to be more open? All right, so what we have is we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, beautiful. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. All right, so this week, Cancers, as far as keeping you grounded, there could be a Libra in your midst. There could be some Libra energy. Maybe this is the energy that you're connecting with. But I see that that is strongly coming in for you this week because we have the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is my Libra card. Now, if it isn't that you're attaching with a Libra this week, but even though I do really feel that strongly coming in for my Cancerians, what it is this week is to keep grounded. You need to cut through the bullshit. Cut through what's no longer working for you and see the truth. It's like you've been independent for so long. You've been independent for so long, but now you need to be okay with the new love that's flowing in for you. So it's like, use your mental space to really think about that and really be open and really grounded with those emotions and those love energies that are coming in for you. Because I see that they're, like I said, they're coming in very strong for you this week. So to feel grounded, just come from that place of seeing the truth in everything in every area of your life, okay? Now, as far as the energies to help you be more open, we do have the Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, with this energy, I feel like you've been working on love. You've been working on how to love. You've been working on how to move forward with love. And I see that this week you're finally kind of maybe perfecting that. It's, okay, well, love is not like a mechanical machine, you know what I'm saying? But when we have experiences in the past with love that didn't work out, we learn and we grow from each experience, right? We learn and we grow and we gather new information and new insight on how to, better our love life or better the love that's in our life, right? Right. That's what happens. That's what happens. We learn and we grow. We learn the lessons and we reap the rewards of growth. That is the normal flow of love, especially when we have a lot of different experiences with it, right? Right. So this week, though, I feel that, you're bringing a quality of life to yourself, and that is helping you to be much more open to engaging in love and having fun with love. You're being very open to that new energy coming in, and it's like you're letting your guards down, you're letting your walls down, and you're moving forward with that. And it's like, yeah, because it's something you've worked on for a long time, or maybe it's something you've invested in. Maybe this person or this thing that you're connecting with this week that's bringing you a lot of love. You've been kind of like going back and forth with different modes of being with that situation, and you're finally finding your footing. You're finding your footing, and you're knowing which way to move forward, and it's helping you to be more open to that loving energy coming in for you. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on. We're going to look at the positive energies coming in for you this week. And we're also going to look at what negative energies could be coming in for you this week. Because, we live in a world of polarity. And we have to look at both sides of the spectrum, right? To be able to see how the best way to make our way through our weeks, giving all the energies coming our way, right? Right. All right, Cancerians. So Spirit, what is the positive energies coming in for my Cancerians this week? And what are the negative energies coming their way? All right, so we have the Eight of Swords. And we have the World card. Okay, all right. So I know that a lot of times the Eight of Swords can be kind of a negative card. People kind of see that as negative because we see it as restriction. We see it as isolation. We see it as not being able to move forward with something. Well, I'm getting the opposite feeling of this. I'm getting the opposite feeling. I'm seeing that this week, what's coming in for you is you're being able to take the blinders off. You're releasing the walls, you're releasing the self-restriction, and you're allowing yourself to move forward, allowing yourself to move forward in love. It's like for a long time, you kind of like self-restricted yourself from moving forward because maybe you had insecurities, maybe you were worried about, if you would do it right. I don't mean like do it, but that you would engage in love the correct way. And you were worried that you would get hurt. You were worried that you would be rejected again. Maybe you've been rejected in the past. But it's like this week, you are taking off those chains of restriction and you're allowing yourself to move forward. Allowing yourself to move forward, moving on from the past pain, moving on from whatever didn't work for you in the past, and really allowing yourself to be vulnerable again. allowing yourself to be vulnerable to love and all of its trappings. Do you know what I'm saying? You're like open to the newness coming in and you're releasing the old vibes, okay? Now, as far as the negative energies coming your way, we do have the World card. So it could be that, you know, you still have a lack of closure with an old relationship, I feel like, or with an old situation. You still needed some closure from somebody because they kind of left you hurt. They left you open. They left you kind of scarred, and you never got that closure from them. You never got that closure. It's like you didn't complete a cycle that was happening with somebody. And it's like you integrated them very much into your life, or integrated that situation very much into your life. And it's like you're having trouble still releasing that, and you're really not sure how to move forward from that because you haven't like had that closure with that person or had that closure with that situation. And I see that that could be kind of coming in negative for you because you are meant to have some new love and a new boost in love. So that could be holding you back just a little bit, okay? So now we're going to do Cancers. We're going to go ahead and we're going to look at how to best invite in the positive energies of letting go and releasing fear and moving forward. And we're also going to look at how this negative, lack of closure could affect you. All right, Spirit. So how can my Cancerians best invite in the positive energies? And how might the negative energies affect them? All right, so what we have is we have the Strength card. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. And we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So what I feel here with the Strength card is this week, to best invite in those positive energies in of release and letting go of fears and anxiety is about having the confidence, having the self-confidence, having the courage, and having the will to go forward to what it is that you want. Releasing those boundaries, releasing those things that held you back from really opening up and really allowing love to come in and really kind of in a sense like letting go. It's like you kept yourself guarded for so long. You kept yourself in control of everything around you, and you didn't allow new energy to come in. Well, this week, I see that if you can have that strength, and you can have that courage and really step up and really tame those internal anxieties and internal fears, you're going to move forward, and you'll be able to release the things that have held you back from moving forward in love, held you back from moving forward in life. You know what I'm saying? It's time for you to really release that and move forward. Now, as far as how the negative energies could affect you this week, we do have the Three of Pentacles. So yeah, you're meant to have a partnership with somebody. You're meant to have a partnership, whether in business or in love or in your relationships, and there's supposed to be harmony there. But see, what's happening here is because you are not being open to this, because you have that lack of closure, you're not having that partnership that you really like. It's like you're disregarding what's really coming in for you, and you're not allowing that newness to flow in because it's like you're shut off to it still. You're shut off to it because you still have that lack of closure from an old situation, from an old way of being. Now, it could also be that this same relationship has a lack of closure because it's like you guys were both confused. I feel that energy a little bit, that you were both confused about the situation. It could have to do with a Libra, but I do feel that you were both kind of confused about how to move forward because you were like, well, are they in love with me? Are they not in love with me? Do they want a relationship? Do they not want a relationship? Are we just friends? Are we lovers? But like, it doesn't have to be with a love relationship. It can also be with a family or a friend or coworker or whatever, because energy is fluid. It's not just a love reading. These are spiritual readings that kind of dig into every area of our lives. So it could be with anybody in your life that you were meant to move forward with. You didn't really go forward yet because you didn't have all the necessary information. You guys were coming both from a place of confusion. So those are the energies to definitely watch out for this week on the negative side, because that could still be hindering you and holding you back from really moving forward in love, okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to look at the benefits of the positive energies coming in for you this week, as well as how to best overcome the negative challenges. All right, Spirit, so what are the benefits of the positive energies coming in for my Cancerians this week, and how can they best overcome the negative challenges? All right, so what we have is we have the Three of Wands, beautiful, okay, and we have the Knight of Swords. All right. Definitely. Okay, so as far as the benefit of the positive energies in your life this week, I feel like you're going to have a big expansion. You're really going to be expanding your horizons in love, being open to that flow of an equal give and take with you and another person, or you in a situation. You know what I'm saying? It could be, like I said, it doesn't have to be really love. It could be with a family, a friend, or coworker, or whatever it is, or a boss. But I do feel strong love vibes here. I do feel really strong love vibes. I feel like my heart chakra is really just blasted open right now. And I just feel like this beautiful equal exchange of information and love and, give and take just happening between you and another person this week. And the way you're benefiting from that is it's really allowing you to expand your life. And you're preparing for that beautiful new energy to come in. It's like you're seeing things for the truth of what it is, and you're having that amazing connection with somebody in your space that is allowing you to really release what was no longer working for you. It's like you had a lot of delays in life, a lot of delays in love, but that's over. That's over. And you have overcome the obstacles. You've overcome the obstacles, and you've done that work in your life, and you're really ready to just move forward with a new, stable, guided, beautiful connection with someone else, okay? Now, as far as how to best overcome the negative challenges, we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so with that Knight of Swords, it could be that there's also a Taurus in your midst that you're connecting with. It could be a Taurus, but I still do feel like strong Libra vibes. But, so there could also be a Taurus that's helping you to kind of move away from this, or maybe that's the person that you have or need closure with, okay? It could be that that's a person that you don't have closure with, and you need to talk to that person, because the Knight of Swords is about talking. It's about getting things out in the open. It's about releasing things off our chest and releasing the burden from the internal sense of self so that we can get through that and, learn the lessons and move away from it. So this week, I feel that, the best way that you can overcome those challenges is talking it out with somebody, talking out your feelings, getting things out in the open, and allowing that stuff to be aired out so that you can move forward. So you can move forward and allow new love to come in for you. So if it has to do with somebody in your past, maybe you need to reach out and tell them, hey, look, we need to talk about what we went through, what happened, because I'm still kind of confused and I need some closure. I need us to, end things on a more positive note, or regenerate things on a more positive note so that we can move forward, or we can move forward separately. You know what I'm saying? I kind of get that vibe here, is that you just need to talk it out with somebody and come from that place of communication, really sharing and opening up with another person so that you can release old burdens and old restrictions of the past, okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull one more tarot card just to see what the overall impact of your week is going to be. So, Spirit, what is the overall impact of the energies, positive and negative, for my Cancerians this week? How are they going to be feeling at the end of the week? For the week of May 24th through May 30th. All right, Cancerians. So, what we have is we have the Ace of Wands. Look at that. Exactly. That is about you having that inspiration, having that power to create new beginnings in your life, whilst moving away from the old that's no longer serving you. I also see that there's a lot of potential. There's a lot of potential in this relationship that you're trying to start, or this new relationship that's coming in for you. Because with the wands, that's about creation and willpower and really bringing in and manifesting the things that we need in our life. So you're moving away from the delays. You're moving away from the lack of motivation. You're no longer being weighed down by confusion and by lack of closure. And you're moving forward into potential in love and bringing those new beautiful beginnings in for you. Because Spirit is really delivering that for you this week, okay? Okay, Cancerians? So now what we're going to do, well, that was your energy reading for the week. I hope it resonated. But what we're going to do now is we're going to do a little something special. I'm going to be using the Divine Directions card, and I'm going to just be tapping in. I'm going to be pulling 3 extra cards of extra guidance for you this week. So maybe things you need to pay attention to, maybe things you need to be open to, or things that you need to partake in. So let's go ahead and get into that. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle 3 times and just tap into that energy, okay? So Spirit, what guidance do you have? What extra guidance do you have for my Cancerians? My Cancerians, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, for the week of May 24th through May 30th. What extra guidance and love and truth do you have for my Cancerians? All right, Cancerians, so let's see what you got. All right, so we have meditate. Okay, so you know, Gemini also got this same card in the same position. So yeah, spend some time in meditation. Spend some time out in nature. Take a walk. Listen to some music. Uplift your energies, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, bring in that uplifting vibe so that you can move away from the heartache, move away from the grief, move away from the sadness, and really bring that happiness back into your life. It like there needs to be a flow of energy this week. And if you spend some time in meditation, you'll really be able to reconnect back with your inner self, okay? Now, what we also have holiday. It's time to go on that holiday that you've been dreaming about. Live life. All right, so maybe for some of you guys are traveling this week, or you need to think about traveling. Now, I know that we can't exactly travel the way we like to right now. I know that things are kind of still shut down, and the world's kind of, you know, not moving really as fastly or as quickly back into normalcy that we would like. But that doesn't mean that you can't create a holiday right where you are. You know what I'm saying? Have a little party, do a virtual tour, go to the beach if you live by the beach and it's open, you know, spend the time, take a hike, you know, just bring back some joy into your life and take some time in self-care. You know what I'm saying? Self-love. Bring that beauty back in, because that's what spirit and that's what your soul is calling for right now. It needs you to have a little fun and really live your life, okay? Now we also have abundance. Look at that. It says great news is heading your way. Abundance is coming to you in many forms. So yeah, I feel like this has to go right in line with your reading. I feel like I said, there's some strong love vibes coming in for you. And these vibes are going to make you feel so abundant. And it's going to be great news. And you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I've been waiting for this. I've been wanting this. This is so me. I am so ready for this. I've done the work. I've moved away from, you know, these negative vibes. And I want that new positivity in my life. And it's coming in really strong for you. Okay, Cancerians? Well, those are your messages for this week. I hope they resonated. If they did, please comment below. Let me know how. If they didn't resonate, you know, these are general readings. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And if it isn't your reading, don't make it fit when it doesn't fit. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if it doesn't fit for you, there's a lot of other readers on YouTube. I support them all. We are a community of people here to help, okay? Here to help you move forward. You know what I'm saying? And if it, you know, if it didn't resonate with you, maybe it's just not your week. Come back next week. I'll have another set of messages for you guys, and maybe that'll be your message, okay? Also, if you're new to my channel, please like, click subscribe, hit that bell so you can get notification of my future content. And, you know, share this video with anybody you feel needs to hear it. Anybody you feel could really benefit from this vibe, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help share and here to help bring wealth, health, and prosperity. So I just want to say thank you to all my Cancerians for being in this space with me, for allowing me to connect with your energies. Thank you for being open to the energies that I'm sharing. Well, this is me, Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, signing off from my channel, Wow Oracle, saying I'll see you guys next week. Much love from me to you. Namaste.